Thank you to friends and followers. Spot on. Yes, thank you. I said it there, and I also thank you for sending comments, encouragement, and all that. Please don't forget to keep them coming in. Let's hear from you. Was I spot on? Was I correct in my analysis? Yes. Yes. Just about you know, 2 weeks ago we started the no, last week. Last week we started the finals. The and tennis. But something tennis now. Tennis for the women and the WTA finals in Saudi Arabia, where Korogov was trying to defend a title. And I came up and I saw it. I said, look, I checked it. I saw that it's a difficult title to defend. It's not easy to defend that title. I think the last was Serena Williams defend that title. So it's a lot. And that was happened years ago, like 10 years ago. So Serena Williams defended the title. So we know how it is. One of the one will not normally always win. So that's what happened here again. And it was good kudos to Zabalenka on the women's side now. We're going to the men. We're going to preview the men's now. So today's about the men. They started. Yes, I was thinking that Golgov. I didn't. She will not defend it, but I didn't expect her to lose to Zabalenka. I thought we should get to the semis at least. But Zabalenka, for me, has not been consistent. You know what I mean? Yes, she gets to the final of the Australia Open, lost there. Final in the French, lost in the French. Didn't get to the final of Wimbledon. She was beaten by Animisova. Amanda beat her in semis. But got to the US Open final where she won her only Grand Slam this year. She's won four. But she won, actually, she won that one, the US Open. And I was happy for her. I was happy. Because Amanda has a better head record, apparently, surprisingly, against her. So when they met again this time in the semis, I was thinking, that, oh, Amanda may spring a surprise. Because Sabalenka has not been consistent. She just loses like that. But this time around, though, in fact, my physical golf, I was impressed. Golf was ahead in that match for someone glitch. Sabalenka came back. She showed, that mental toughness that golf will show. Sabalenka came to beat her, and she won all three matches. Just like what I saw, um, yes, Rabakina. So it was the first Shabby last one, last Shabby the first. Rabakina qualified with that win in Mingo. She just qualified, just barely qualified. you know, Put out of another semi when it was time. As you wanted to qualify, she qualified. Was okay. And River was, even in a better position to qualify. Vivian and River has not been herself. Pauline was the Pauline was I knew Pauline would struggle. Pauline is over 30 years old. She's one of the late bloomers. And she's played in doubles. And she was also unwell. So it was not easy for Pauline. I was not surprised that she lost all her three matches. But kudos must go to Zubaleka, I said earlier, to Jennifer as well. Yes, Pegula was also, she has improved. I was surprised she took a set of Rabakina. And that's very good. Because even Zabaleka could not take a set of Rabakina. So, she took a set of Rabakina. Rabakina also, Ida Swata too, also won the first set before Rabakina picked up. So when I saw her, she played convincingly. I just love her demeanor. She's always so calm. Yeah, I don't know, but so I saw her, I said, this Rabakina that came. Last qualify, if you see my head, he said, she looks unstoppable. I said it. So I just saw, in fact, it wasn't her. When I saw her play, I saw the form she was in. I knew that, oh, she could win this thing. I knew she could win it. But I was confessed that I thought Amanda had missed over. With the way she got to two finals, got to the Australian Open, the US Open, as well as Wimbledon. I lost in both anyway, lost both finals. So I was thinking maybe this was a time to shine, but Sabalaka said bitter. And Sabalaka said something that I was very happy. He said, if I didn't lost, I would not have minded. It was a good match. Amanda really played it. So Sabalaka beat golf and then went to the final, thinking this was time. One number one, fittingly, because she has never won this title. Sabalaka had never won the WTA finals before. She was second to Garcia, some time ago. She has never won. She has to wait. She didn't win this one. Avakeda came up and surprised everybody, maybe except herself and her coaching team, by winning this one. She picked at the right time. So kudos to the Kazakhstan lady for what she has achieved. biggest payday, as they say, but ultimately progress in her career. And I mean, I won't bet against her if she continues like this. At least one of the Grand Slams for next year, Kapekina will be there holding it at least one of them. Because on the ladies' side, it's not real, and that's why I want to go to the men's side now. The men's side, the two men that have dominated one number one. Okay, Sina got it back recently as he won the Paris Masters. One number one. Who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop Sina or Alcaraz now, as the case may be? Because Sina won the Australian Open, beating Zverev, came to France. Sina had match point. He lost it to Alcaraz. Alcaraz, Senna surprised. I was even surprised that he won. But Senna came back to London to win the Wimbledon. Of course, Alcaraz. I mean, Senna also win in the USA. This is Alcaraz in the final. So 2-2 this year. So it's between both of them, and that's why I looked at the list. I'm like, who's going to stop them? The Connors group. I said, okay, Alcaraz is there. Our beloved Djokovic pulled out. Of course, we have to salute him for winning the 101 title. Yes, yes, he's a legend. Take it for limits. Even if he doesn't win that elusive 25 Grand Slam, Novak Djokovic is a legend. He has won over the weekend, won in Greece, the 101st title, 101, surpassing Federer. Yeah, I think yes. Looking at 109. So that's very good for him. But he now pulls out, citing shoulder injury. So that gave Seti and and is it yes, August Alcibel of Canada. So both of them had COVID, but Alcibel was injured yesterday. We saw him against Sinner. He couldn't repeat the heroics last time. That I was matching him, but this time around he fell. And of course, even as we speak, Taylor Fritz of the USA, the US number one, took the first set against Alcaraz, in the Jimmy Connors group. And I was actually looking forward to Djokovic and Alcaraz. They have this very special rivalry. I can't forget the Olympics. Alcaraz was in tears. Djokovic just winning it, just egging it. This experience to win that one. He wanted it badly. He has never won the Olympic gold. Alcaraz wanted to win it, but Djokovic won that one. But if you look at it by and large, Alcaraz has had the better results. So of course I spoke against Yannick Sinner, when it was in January after the drugs issue, but he seems to be back and he's winning titles now. So he's reclaimed what number one with that title, with that win in Paris. Because now he's now in Turin on his country. I'm sure he wants to win this one. So I really don't. I looked at the list. I checked it. It's very convincingly beaten again convincingly by Sinner last time out. So I don't know who's going to stop Yannick Sinner or Alcaraz. But I said as we came on air, Alcaraz had lost the first set to Taylor Fritz of the USA, US number one. So let's wait and see what happens in that match. So for me, like the women's game that is so unpredictable in tennis. For the men's game, Alcaraz, Yannick Sinner, Alcaraz. Even Djokovic has not found a way around it. I think the major thing he won was he won side 101, at the weekend. But the Olympic gold is the major thing he won, last year in Paris. He has not found a way around, at this Alcaraz and so I don't know if he retire. If he retires now, he has done his good job for service. But I look at it, this Shelton that was top was very that's been not has not also been struggling. Musetti has already been beaten, So Alex Demino, so let us wait and see what happens. So I just see I don't know who's gonna win it. But it's whether Alcaraz, Sinner again, or maybe a surprise winner. Surprise Jacobs will come through. Because Alessandro is injured now. Canada. Zverev has not been himself as well. His form has not been his. So is it Alex Demino that will stop those two men? This is the final of this one. I don't know. But let's wait and see. So for the men, it's still more straightforward. Look no further than Etina or Alcaraz. So the one number one ranking is still on the table here. Sinner got it back with his exploits in Paris. But if anybody, so it's winner takes all now. So Alcaraz can get it back. But it's trading the fruits now in that match. So I've considered an advantage or incentive of winning this title at home in Turin, in Italy. So Sinner will want to go out and win this collection and see. I don't know if you can reminisce. What is even a bigger prize? Paulini winning the Rome Masters. People go golf then. We'll know what happened now. Golf has that person twice. So after that, it was fun for golf. But, Paulini, I hope she gets well soon. And I always love labor as well. Maybe I fall into that. Starting this career or this path after how many years. So I just love labor. I love people. It doesn't matter. Don't give up. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can do this. You can do this together. So good on there. We will see as the results come out from Turin. So kudos again to Rebecca and big congratulations to her for the big payday, as well as the fact that she came. She's now, I think she's now one number four. Yeah, she has now taken one number four. I think 4 or 5, confirmed 4 or 5. She's shot up the rankings and is now in the top 5. That's Rebecca now. So good for her. So, but it's still, as I said, with this form, I think she can go ahead next season to win the Grand Slam. And Misova is there. If she continues where she has to play to, definitely has a Grand Slam to win. Yeah, for Pegula, ages, as I say, Madison Keys won it almost 30. So who says she can't also win? But we know as Zabaleta will always be there. Was consistent and she finishes 1-on-1 on the women's side for the second year in a row. So yes, well, for Zabaleta, I feel bad. God wants to crown that with that title. But Rebecca had other ideas. Last qualify and she wins biggest, well, not well, at its biggest payday. Because the Grand Slam, this is more than this. The Grand Slam in prestige, yes. One of the major Grand Slams in Australia, France, London, as well as USA. But when I talk about payday, Rebecca came up the first, the last shall be the first. And I was kudos to her. Congratulations as well for a job well done. So next year is always coming up. Golf is working on serve. Boko is also there. The former number one. Osaka is also, not too badly.